So, what's up guys, and welcome back to another live stream on the channel by me, barrowontour. Yes, I'm back with another video on the channel then. Well, not another video, if you are watching it back on replay, it will be a video. So, another live stream on the channel in more transfer news coming out of the club. Not even that long ago, that Offrande Zanzala has departed the club on mutual consent. To be honest, my thoughts on this is a lot of fans are saying, yeah, he's gone, we've got his wage out of him. Well, yeah, he wasn't really a major part of last season. He wasn't too bad for us at the start of the season, and then he literally dropped before he went on his loan to Exeter City. But throughout this show, we're speaking about what my thoughts are on this, what the club said about it. Who do we think will come in to replace him, or even if we do get another striker in to replace him? But if you haven't already, drop a like, subscribe. It'd be massively appreciated. Before we do get into the show, let's share the stream around. Let's get some people in here, and let's get their thoughts on Offrande Zanzala leaving the club. Welcome into the stream, Paws. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. What are your thoughts, Paws, on Offrande Zanzala leaving the Bluebirds? What are your thoughts? Even if you are a Barra fan. Welcome into the stream, Will, mate. How are you doing? Thoughts in the chat on Offrande Zanzala leaving the Bluebirds. What are our thoughts? What are the thoughts then? My thoughts. We've got his wage out of him. We've got his wage out of him, so hopefully we can use his wages, and hopefully we can go in and potentially bring in another striker maybe. I don't think we need to bring in another striker because Billy Waters is now there. You've got Lou James. You've got Case that can play up top. Josh Gordon. Jordan Stevens. That's like 5 players that can potentially play a striker next season. If need be. I'm good, Danny. Quite sad. You're sad about this? You're actually sad that Zanzala's left. So then, let's get in to speaking about what the club statement of Offrande Zanzala. You're actually upset that he's leaving. Fair enough, people can have their opinion, but let's speak about what the club put as their statement on Offrande Zanzala leaving the Bluebirds. So then, Offrande Zanzala leaves the Bluebirds. Offrande Zanzala has left the club after agreement was reached to cancel the remainder of his contract by mutual consent. The forward joins the Bluebirds last summer and went on to score 5 goals in 27 appearances before spending the second half of the campaign on loan at Exeter City. Everyone at the club would like to thank him for his efforts whilst with Barrow and wish him every success in his future career. Yeah, Josh, we need a centre back. We need a centre half to replace Matty Platt. Nah, I'm joking. We need to get better, and we need a centre mid. I think our midfield personally is our strongest point this season. I think our midfield is the strongest point. personally. But if you think we need a centre mid, I agree with a centre half. We definitely need a centre half to replace Matty Platt. But I think there's still talks in the Ultram centre half that I've done a video about in Kyle Ferguson. I think there's still talks about Tom Bradbury, but I think he'll probably either go to Tranmere or Cheltenham Town. But you never know, he could come to Barrow with Pete Wild having the connections with Halifax, and also he comes and rejoins his ex-player Billy Waters. But let's look in Offrande Zanzala's teams that he's been at, the goals he scored, and why he wasn't adapted to the team that we had this season. But if you haven't already, please don't forget to drop a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel, that'll be massively appreciated. If you could, let's try and get 5 likes, or let's try and get 10 likes on today's show, that'll be massively appreciated. My thoughts are on this. I'm just getting Offrande Zanzala's Wikipedia up, people, so just bear with me. But who's very, very excited for the new season? Who is excited for the new season? Because I know I am. I know I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very excited for the new season. Is the stream lagging, people? I think the stream's fine. If the stream starts lagging, let me know and I'll just read it off my phone. So then, Offrande Zanzala is career that he's been at then. So currently it says here, club information, current team Exeter City on loan from Barrow. We all know that's wrong because he's not on loan at Exeter City. He was only on loan until the end of the season. So Offrande Zanzala started his youth career in 2008 to 2015 at Derby County. Then 2015 to 2018 he signed a senior contract with Derby County. He played no games and scored no goals. 2016 he went to Stevenage on loan, played 2 games, scored no goals. 2017 he went to Chester on loan, played 4 games, scoring no goals. 2018 he went to Accrington Stanley, played 6 games, scored 1 goal. 2018 to 2020 signed a permanent contract at Accrington Stanley, played 51 games, scoring 10 goals. So that's where most of his part is spent. 2010 to 2021 he played for Crewe Alexandra, playing 5 games, scoring no goals. 2021 he went to Carlisle United, the Scumbags, played 22 games, scoring 5 goals. 2021 signed for Barrow, playing 19 games, scoring 3 goals. 2022 then he went Exeter City on loan and played 5 games, scoring 2 goals. So if my maths is correct, 10, 11, 16, 19, 22 goals he scored in his career. 22 goals. That is quite appalling, to be honest. That is... What are your thoughts? 22 goals in... Trying to think how many appearances. 2... 6... 12... 62... Better off doing this on a calculator. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 51 plus 5 plus 22 plus 19 plus 5. So 22 goals. How much did he go for? Per Personally, I don't know BAFC. Personally, I don't know. They never put how much he owes for. They never do it. They just say he's left on mutual consent. Like, they never put how much the players have left for, how much they've signed for. They never do it. I don't know why, because it would be interesting to see what his wages is on. But 114 appearances and 22 goals in them 114 appearances. That is appalling for a striker in that. But there has been, well, I don't think there's much I can really speak about. If any of you guys are wanting to know who I think we should potentially have a look at, let me know in the comments, and I'll give my thoughts on players that are that in the National League that we can bring in. Maybe a midfielder that I like the look of in the Solihull Millers midfielder, Josh Sarare. But I don't think we'll potentially get hold of him. There's a few other players in that list that I don't mind trying to bring in. But I don't think there's any much I can really speak about. If any of you guys want me to carry on the show and have a talk about whatever you want me to speak about, let me know in the comments. Other than that, I'll probably end the show there. So I'll wait a few minutes to see if any of you guys want me to speak about anything else. Hopefully we can put the money from this deal into a centre back or a centre mid. Why do you think we need a centre mid? BAFC, why do you think we need a centre mid? I agree with a centre back, but why do you think we need a centre mid? Personally, I don't think we need a centre mid. Personally. Personally, I don't think we need a centre midfielder. What makes you think we need a centre midfielder? I think that midfield is probably the strongest point we've got in our squad at the minute. Rooney, Banks, Scotts, White. Trying to think who else we've got. I'm in a centre for. Yeah, we need. You meaning by a holding striker by that? Feel like we need a backup lad for the up top with Waters. You've got Josh Gordon. You've got Luke James. Josh Gay can play up top. Jordan Stevens can play up top. That's 5, but if you're wanting a bit of an experienced player, I get where you're coming from there, mate. I do get where you're coming from, but it'll be exciting to see throughout the week what Pete Wilder's doing, because I know they're still in talks around the backroom staff with with the chairman, with Adam Temple, with Ian in the players that they do want to bring in. So I can see maybe a few more faces coming in the next week or so, but I don't think anything else is really need to be said in this show. But if you have enjoyed it, you know what to do. Please don't forget to smash like on the video, subscribe, shelter, and push the Facebook if every single time I post a new video. And the news that have come out from the club that Offrande Zanzala has departed the club on mutual